Let's talk about some next-gen console news. We have the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X, which have finally been revealed 1 week earlier than Microsoft intended through a leak, the PlayStation 5 where Sony remains silent, and the Nintendo Switch Pro via a patent for a new Joy-Con. Let's discuss. Xbox One X, how are you doing? So I just wanted to let you know I love you very, very much, but you're going to be replaced soon by the Xbox Series X, a console much more powerful than you are. I know, it's gonna be okay. We had good times together. Your Project Scorpio edition. Don't worry, you mean a lot to me. But the Xbox Series X is gonna have more frames, faster loading times, higher resolutions. Nintendo Switch, you still got plenty of life in you. If the Nintendo Switch Pro isn't a hybrid, you won't be completely replaced. You'll only be replaced while I'm at home, because we need a console with more frames, higher resolutions, and faster loading times for Nintendo. Nintendo needs a console like that. Hi, Colossal, and my shiny Pokemon. Okay, back to the video. Hey, Xbox fans, PlayStation fans, and Nintendo fans, or gamers. This is Kevin Scrimmer here at Scrimmer Games. So the Xbox Series S and X leak originally came from Windows Central. Here's the Xbox Series S for $299. Almost looks like it has a built-in speaker, which is the aesthetic choice is interesting.
See it in its actual form for the first time and how small it is.
It is.
And here's a tweet from Xbox. These consoles and controllers look good. So we have the $499 price. Everybody was afraid of it going to be $599. I was too. So with Xbox Game Pass, being able to play all these launch games for the Series X via Game Pass, along with EA joining Game Pass, and this price tag for the world's most powerful console, this is a heck of a deal for consumers. And here's how small the Xbox Series S is compared to a PS4. That is tiny. Here's some display units on IGN. 360, the X, the Series S, and the Series X. Wow, the Series S is smaller than all of them. And then the Series X is the biggest of them all, which makes sense. Stacks on stacks, just stacking consoles on top of each other. Dude, that Xbox One X is huge. Dang, that is bulky. I like it. Xbox, hello from Seattle. Oh, I never got a close-up look at it yet. Wi-Fi button, disk drive, power buttons, USB. And here's the back of it. Here's the storage expansion, HDMI out. Wow, they definitely took a lot of photo comparisons of it. These consoles look good. Here's get EA Play with Xbox Game Pass for no additional cost. Wow, more than 60 of EA's biggest and best console and PC games like FIFA 20, Titanfall 2, Need for Speed Heat, Battlefield, Mass Effect, Skate, The Sims, DLCs, and the Xbox Series X will be backwards compatible. The S may not because of the RAM size, or it might be more limited in backwards compatibility for the S. Xbox Series S will have faster load times, quick resume, HDMI 2.1, frame rates up to 120 FPS, DirectX ray tracing and variable rate shading, spatial sound, Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision via streaming media apps like Disney+, Netflix. Dolby Vision support for gaming will come first to our next-gen Xbox consoles in 2021, which is pretty huge. These next-generation backward-compatible consoles allow you to play thousands of games from 4 generations better than ever before. Halo Infinite, which was delayed for 2021, probably for late 2021, which was definitely needed, and the fact that they brought in new project leads at the end when a project is supposed to be over kind of says there's still a lot to do to fix up the game. Now, I'm not sure if it's graphically, gameplay wise, or what, but they've worked, 4 or 5 years on this game already, and they need another year, which is pretty crazy, but I would rather them take their time and make a good game, because a rush game will never be a good game unless you patch it maybe like a couple hundred times. Fable, State of Decay, Forza Motorsport, Everwild, Avowed, As Dusk Falls, Psychonauts 2, Stalker 2, Tetris Effect, The Gunk, The Medium, Warhammer, Crossfire X, Hellblade 2, Scorn. There are 15 Xbox games which are Xbox console timed exclusives. 12 Minutes, Dead Static, Exit 1, Lake, Last Stop, Mad Street, Sable, Shredders, Song of Iron, The Artful Escape, The Ascent, The Beacon, The Falconer, Tunic Explorer 2. Third party, Riders Republic, Ride 4, Graven, Lego Star Wars, Poker Club, White Shadows, Haven, Dragon Age 4, Little Nightmares 2, Bridge Constructor, The Walking Dead, Unknown 9, Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War, Tetris 2, Gotham Knights, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, Braid, Temtem, very good PC game, Hood, Fantasy Star Online 2, People Can Fly, Earthlock 2, Record Generation, Hello Neighbor 2, a lot of games. Cyberpunk 2077, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Current gen games will be enhanced on Xbox Series X. Rainbow Six Siege, The Witcher 3, Dead by Daylight, The Elder Scrolls Online, Doom Eternal, Forza Horizon 4, Gears Tactics, Sea of Thieves, Ori, Tell Me Why, The Outer Worlds, Grounded Control, GTA 5, Destiny 2, that's a big one. Fortnite, that's a big one. Gears 5, it's a big one. Tom Clancy's Warframe. Destiny 2 is a big one I play. My question is, if you're on the Xbox Series X with the max frames, so say it's 60, and you're fighting a player on the other Xboxes which can't do 60 frames, they're stuck at 30, does that just mean you have a clear advantage with 30 extra frames? Probably. If you can put out more frames, you're going to do better. So in multiplayer games, that's going to be huge when the console's first released, I think. They list Fortnite as a launch game. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Destiny 2, Dirt 5, Fortnite Gears, Tetris, and Yakuza are launch games. I love that Destiny 2 Beyond Light is basically a launch game for the Series X. Again, excited for Halo Infinite, but since Destiny 2 Beyond Light is going to take up a lot of my time, I'm kind of happy Halo Infinite has been delayed. So of course the Series X is going to have 4K visuals at 60 frames per second, 8K and 120 FPS support, ray tracing near instant load times, specs custom AMD Zen 2 CPU, 1TB NVMe SSD, 16GB GDDR6 memory, 12 teraflop RDNA 2 GPU. And if you'd rather pay for it monthly, you can get a Series X via the Xbox All Access program, which allows you to lease the console and get 24 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate starting at $34.99 a month. That's actually pretty huge. I mean, I'm just going to buy the console outright, but that is pretty huge. You can pre-order the Series X and Series S September 22nd. The Xbox Series X controller looks good, but not going to be as good as the Elite Series 2 controller. This is mass. So since Xbox finally made their move, they didn't make their move, it was kind of forced via leak. It is Sony's turn, and I think Sony's silence kind of says they're waiting for this to die down because maybe they did not expect that the Series S and X would be priced as well as they are with as many features. This article's like all PS5 launch games. There's just Astro's Playroom, Just Dance 2021, Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales. That can't be it. It lists like 3 games. This one lists Fortnite, Ratchet and Clank, Planet Coaster, Overcooked, Marvel's Avengers, FIFA, Doom Eternal, Cyberpunk 2077, Astro's Playroom, NBA 2K21, Destiny 2 Beyond Light, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Deathloop, Madden NFL 21, Dirt 5, Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines 2, Observer, Jet the Far Shore, Bug Snacks, Rainbow Six Siege, Godfall, Outriders, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. While we wait for another week or two for a price for PS5, assuming it's going to be at least $499. PS5 CPU, AMD Zen 2 base CPU with 8 cores, GPU 10.28 teraflops, GPU architecture, custom RDNA 2, 16GB GDDR6, 825GB SSD storage, 4K UHD Blu-ray drive. PS5 will have processing speeds 100 times faster than the PS4. Dang. Okay, last but not least, let's move on to the next exciting console, Nintendo Switch Pro. This is an article on T3. The Switch Pro could plug the gap between the Switch and Nintendo's next new console, and with whispers of the revamped hardware being able to support 4K gaming, the Pro could happily get ports of PS5 and Xbox Series X titles. Bloomberg reports via VGC that Nintendo has been reaching out to third-party developers to ask them to make their titles 4K ready, indicating a new piece of hardware is on the way. Neither of the Switch are 4K capable, obviously. Switch Pro could utilize NVIDIA's DLSS AI upscaling to hit 4K resolution according to the outlet. We were also tipped off on the Switch Pro's design earlier this week when a new patent for a Joy-Con was spotted. The revised controller isn't designed to form part of the console's form factor, instead it's a completely separate and independent device, suggesting the Pro could be a fully fledged home console. So most likely we have the Nintendo Switch Lite, which will be handheld. We have the regular Nintendo Switch where you can actually switch. Then we will have a Switch, which is just a home console that can't switch. Not sure why they're called a Switch, but I get it. I mean, I think that's a great idea. I really think Nintendo should offer a powerful Nintendo console as an option, so if fans want to play some of their games at higher frames, higher resolution, higher speed, then they should have that option to buy that console. And if some of their fans don't care about the graphics, then they don't have to buy it, because some of us want to see Nintendo actually push their graphics in frames. Alright, that's going to be it for now. Leave a comment down below, let me know which console you're the most excited for, and also let me know which game you're most excited to play first. Me, I'll be getting the Xbox Series X, and I'll be playing Destiny 2 Beyond Light. I'll probably get a PS5 later, and then whenever the Nintendo Switch Pro comes out, I will definitely be getting that. Like the video to show your support, appreciated, and subscribe to catch more video game content just like this. And subscribe to catch more video game content. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.